Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today we are going to make a bracelet using some of the products from this last month, July's bargain bead box. So I had started out really strong using the bargain bead box, and I had made a couple necklaces and some earrings, and I was going really good. And then I got so busy, and we went to Orlando, and I got the gemstones in, and so I've been working on that. And so I haven't made anything else using last month's bargain bead box. Now, I had set all of my stuff aside in piles, kind of how I wanted to do it. But the funny thing is, I am looking at the piles now and have forgotten what I wanted to do with each thing. So even looking at the piles is not reminding me. But this one I do remember. I wanted to use, I love these little links. I thought they were so cute. And I wanted to make just a petite little bracelet using these. Um, all these links all the way across. I thought it would be really cute. So if you want to make this with me, let me go ahead and get everything. I'll tell you everything you're going to need. So you'll need these little links from the bargain bead box, and I do have paint on my hands. Chris was so kind and got a big huge pegboard for me, and I hung it on the wall behind our door. He hung it on the wall behind our door, and I'm hanging all of my bead strands on it, but I painted it yesterday with white paint, and I cannot get it off of my hands. I tried. I even used paint thinner, but it's just still on there in some places. It won't come off. And I cut this finger yesterday pretty deep while I was trying to slice a tomato while I had a migraine and I couldn't see what I was doing. And so I can't get the paint out from under here. It hurts really, really bad if I try to get under there, but there's white paint under my nail. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys. My nails are always a mess, I know, and I know that really bugs some people, but when you're a crafter, you just can't keep your nails looking all that great. I can paint them, and 5 minutes later, they're just terrible again, so it's really kind of pointless. But anyway, so you're going to need the little connectors there from this last bargain bead box. That's all these little seashell and starfish connectors. I am using the rondelles that were in the bargain bead box. That's these right here. Okay. I'm using these bicones that were in the bargain bead box. I'm using these bead caps that were in the bargain bead box. The toggle clasp. And then I have a bunch of small, like 4mm jump rings here. You need small jump rings for this. I have a starfish charm and a shell charm. These were not in the bargain bead box, but I'm going to use them. And then a whole big bunch of eye pins. Okay, and you may need a couple head pins too, but I have a big, big bunch of eye pins here. Okay, and then I have some fire polish over here that Beth sent me. I did an unboxing yesterday, and these are so pretty, and I'm going to put them in for some sparkle because they're just beautiful. So get everything together if you want to make this, and we will get started. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way just so I have some room to work. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our connectors that connects everything together here with the beads. So the way I'm going to do this is I want to use the charm. I'm going to alternate them. See how the starfish is on this side here, it's on this side here, on this side again here, and I'm just going to alternate them like that the entire length of the bracelet, and I'm going to put beads in between, so little bead links in between all of these. And I don't know that I probably won't even need all of these guys, but I'm going to lay them out here just in case. Okay. So we're just going to put connectors in between each of these using some beads. So grab yourself an eye pin, and you can do this however you want. I think I'm going to start with a rondelle, and I'm going to put on a bead cap, a rondelle, another bead cap, and you can make these as small or as big as you want. I actually think I will add a fire polish to each side of this one. And these bead caps are kind of iffy for me. They're okay. I don't really like the bead caps to cover this much of the bead. It just really aggravates me when the bead caps are so much bigger than the beads. But I need to use them with this. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and put them on a few of these. I probably won't use them on all of them. I'm not using my one-step looper today. And I'm using these tools. These are by Bead, and Casey sent these to me, and I absolutely love them. I took them on vacation with me last week to Orlando, and I really, really like them. So, Casey, thank you again for these. They are wonderful. I've got my Zurons too, and I love them as well. But I really do like these. I like these Bead ones because they make teeny tiny little loops. These round nose pliers are awesome. Okay, so there's one. So that's what's going to hook all of these together. This is simple, guys. This is not any like fancy design, but I just kind of wanted to do something with these colors. I thought these colors were so pretty, and I'm not actually going to put the bead cap on this one. I'm going to leave it off. But yeah, I thought these colors were just gorgeous. So love the blues, and this would go with denim. It would go with a lot of things. So that's why I went with the blues. And I'm hoping my camera will record this entire video. I don't know what's wrong. It stopped yesterday. It just kept stopping right in the middle of my recording. And I'm like, what is wrong? I do not understand. It's, you know, I haven't had any trouble with it. But I think it's low on storage space. So I freed up all the storage space that I could. And hopefully it'll be better today. But I hate having to splice videos together. It's just a pain. Okay, so here's another one of these. I might just alternate these every other one. I don't really care for the bead caps on this. It's just kind of big. Okay. So we had a really good time in Orlando. We saw, I don't know if I said this on my last video. I'm going to say it on this video because I know that a couple of you live in Orlando. Lynn told me that she lives 30 minutes from the bead store, and I'm so jealous. But there was this big silver blimp flying around in Orlando when we were there. And I'm so curious, all of you guys that live there, do you know what is that? We saw the Goodyear blimp. It was there as well. But this was not the Goodyear blimp. This was just a big, huge silver blimp, and it was huge. It was bigger than any airplane I've ever seen, and I've been on some big airplanes. We used to live in California and would fly home to West Virginia, and we were on some pretty large planes, and then I see some pretty big planes fly over here out of Fort Bragg, like huge, huge jets. But this blimp was gigantic. I mean, I wish I could have gotten it on video. I just couldn't. We never could get a clear enough shot of it to get it on video. I don't really like that loop right there. It'll be okay. But it was just huge. I don't know. So I'm so curious. If anybody knows what that blimp was, please, please let me know. Like I said, it wasn't the Goodyear blimp, because we did see that one too, and it was significantly smaller. Like, it looked mini compared to that one. I think I hear the mailman out there, which is always a good thing.
You've got mail.
Yep, Alexa says, you've got mail. Chris has a camera on the mailbox, and whenever something, and she doesn't, it's not always accurate. Sometimes she lies to me and tells me I have mail, and it's not. It's just somebody drove in front of the mailbox. But I think that is the mailman. Or maybe it's UPS, because it sounds like more than the mailman. Sounds like a bigger vehicle. And now Sadie's going to bark. She hears it too. Okay, let me pause this video and see what's going on outside before Sadie starts barking. Okay, so it wasn't the mail, it wasn't UPS, it was the trash. He's still out there. Okay. Alright, so let me look at the length of this. I may not need these two right here. They may make some cute earrings. Okay. Let me grab my ruler. And we've got about, 7 inches. So I actually may need to take, well, if I take 2 off, that's going to be, well, yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to have to take 2 off because, wow, it's going to be By the time I get the clasp on and everything, it'll probably be okay. But I have a small wrist, and yeah, by the time I put jump rings in between all these and get the clasp on, it's probably gonna not need these two. So we'll set them aside. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to hook this whole thing together. And I like to hook mine together using jump rings just because I feel like it helps it to lay better. I don't really like to just hook these straight onto the loops that are on our little connectors. I don't know. I feel like it makes it lay really. It makes it kind of wonky if you do that. So I'm going to hook these together with some jump rings. Ouch. Okay. Let me put my glasses on. There we go. That makes things so much better. But yeah, the big blimp in Orlando, it was funny. Chris was like, "It's a UFO." I'm like, "It's not a UFO." Not that I think that's impossible. I don't, but it was definitely not a UFO. It was a blimp. I think he was joking, but he kind of acted serious. So we did see that. We went over to City Walk, which is it used to be downtown, called Downtown Disney. Now it's called City Walk. It is Disney's outdoor free. You know, you can just go in for free. You don't have to pay to get in, but everybody had to wear a mask, and it was like super hot. And I don't know about you guys, but I have a really hard time breathing with those masks over my nose and my mouth. I'm claustrophobic to start with, and everybody's like, "Oh, you'll get used to it." No, I'm not getting used to it, and I don't intend to. So, um, I was having a hard time, and it was so hot. Chris was burning up, and so we went in a restaurant and sat down in the air conditioning to get lunch, and then we just left. We were like, it is way too hot to be out here with a mask on. So, yeah, we couldn't do any City Walk or any parks this time, which we've done. Well, I don't know that we've done Hollywood Studios. We haven't done Hollywood Studios, but we've done Disney a couple times. We took my boys to Disney, and they were like totally unimpressed with Disney because I'd never been to Disney either. And to be honest with you, it's like for little kids. I mean, it's just, unless you're just a huge like Mickey fan or something, it's for little kids. It's not, my boys would much have preferred like Islands of Adventure or one of those parks, but Disney, did I put that one on backwards? No. Okay. Disney just didn't really impress them a whole lot. So this is the trick with this. You got to make sure you get these laying the right way. And apparently, I thought I had it on right, but I've put that one on backwards because it's just refusing to lay right. So let me fix this. But of all the parks, I have to say Epcot is my favorite. Chris is not a big roller coaster person, so he won't really ride anything. And so I like Epcot because we can walk around and do all the countries, you know, and you don't really have to ride a lot there to have some entertainment. But pretty much the other parks, unless you are a big roller coaster person, yeah, so he's not. Okay, let's go ahead and do the next one. But we did have a good time. We drove down I-Drive just to look around a little bit. We took his mom to Millennial Mall. She liked that. We wheeled her around in her wheelchair, and we ate at P.F. Chang's, which is like my favorite all-time restaurant ever. And we just kind of hung out. I love Orlando because, or Florida, I guess, down that far, because like my brother and sister-in-law have this house, and there's like they have like a screened-in porch in the back, and it's just kind of, there's a little pond back there and stuff, and the little tiny lizards are everywhere, and they're so cute. I think they're adorable. I know some people are afraid of them. I'm not. And I think they're so cute. And there were these little baby ones that were like, they couldn't have been more than an inch long. They were so cute. I wanted to catch one and bring it home, but I know it probably would not live here. I mean, we do have some lizards here in Fayetteville, but I've only seen maybe 3 or 4 this summer, so they have them everywhere there in Orlando. Okay, so we've got a good, yeah, we got to get 6 inches going here. So I think by the time I put the clasp on, it is going to be long enough. So let's see here. Here's the clasp. Now with a toggle, you want to put a few links of chain here so that it has room to go through the circle part. The bar has room to go through the circle. So I'm going to grab a couple of bigger jump rings and just create a chain, or let me look here and see if I have a piece of chain that would work for this that is, yeah, here we go. Actually, I think this might have been the chain. Is this the chain that came this month? No, I don't think it is. Okay, so I'm just going to cut a piece of this, a small piece. You don't need a whole lot. You just need enough room for your toggle bar to be able to bend through here. If it's up real tight against this, then this is going to get in the way and it won't go through. So you just need a few links. So I'm just going to use a couple links of this chain so I don't have to hook a bunch of jump rings together. Let's see, probably 4. And cut that. And we'll put our toggle bar on the end of it. But yeah, we had a good time. And then we rushed back to Fayetteville because we thought for sure we were right in the eye of the hurricane, and we were not, thank goodness, but we didn't get anything hardly. But I was ready to come home anyway. I'm a homebody. I just really am. And I enjoyed the visit, and I love to see Vicky and David, but I just like to be home. It's my favorite place. Okay. These are all wanting to flip. Let me pick it up. They're going to flip a little bit anyway, but you want them to mainly lay the right way. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the bar on here. I may, no, I'm not going to. I was going to say I may hook that bar on with just the chain link, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just do the jump ring thing. Just like this. This jump ring's big enough for it. If y'all can hear Chris talking, he's working right now. He's on the phone with somebody doing something important. Okay, so there that is. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to attach this one to the other side. And I think I'm going to use a little bit bigger, thicker jump ring on this one. This right here, it's just a tad bit bigger than the others, but I just want it to be secure. So we'll go ahead and put this on. I'm still recording. That's a good sign. I must have freed up some space. So here we have it. And now I'm going to make a couple little dangles with these. Actually, I don't really even need to do much. But I'm just going to hook them right about here. I just think it's cute to have something like that. This one, I think I'm just going to use a big jump ring on it. Actually, let me go a little bit smaller. I need it to fit through that shell, but I don't want it to be too big. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, and I'm just going to hang this on here just to give it a little decoration there on the end. And this one, if I make it through this whole video without my camera quitting, I'm going to be really happy. I won't have to merge anything. Merge videos. Okay. Oh no, what happened? Something came loose. Oh, my chain link came loose. This is kind of a delicate little chain, but... Alright, where did it come loose at, is my question. That's odd. None of them look like they're open. The links. Oh, that one does. Okay. Alright, let's just put it back on. Wow. That's weird that because I can't even get it hardly back on there. It's okay, there we go. I'm surprised that came loose like that. Close it back up. I may actually get a stronger chain and do, if I keep this for myself, I probably won't, but if I decide to sell it, I may get it. I'll probably put a stronger chain on there, thicker links. But there it is. It is a cute little, just petite little bracelet here, and here's what it looks like on. And like I said, these little things flop around, but when you put it on, if you get it tight enough, and I may have to shorten this toggle just a bit because it's kind of big on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some of that chain off, but because I don't like them. Some people don't mind them floppy like this. I don't like them floppy. I like them to stay. But there it is, just a cute, simple, really, really simple little design, but I liked it. I thought it was really cute. You know, just the idea of just these little links the whole way. So, well, it turned out really cute. And you could do a pair of earrings if you wanted to. So let's look at them here. Here we have the little links. And probably what I would do for this is just, oops, sorry for the banging. Here I have some levers, lever backs. So I probably actually would just take one of the bead dangles like this and just hang it directly from there. But for that we'll need a head pin. So here we go. Let's do. I like these fire polish. They're so pretty. Let's go ahead and do a bicone. I'm not going to use the bead caps on these little earrings because they just kind of take away from the bead, I feel like. And these fire polish are not going to fit on that head pin. Okay, I'm just not going to use the fire polish on there then. I'll just use the two. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I'm just going to make a loop here. And this is a really quick and easy set. You know, if you just wanted to do something maybe as a gift for somebody, but you didn't have a lot of time to spend putting things together. So this I'm just going to hang directly from the little one here because it's not really going to matter which way it lays or which way the bead dangle hangs is what I'm trying to say. So there that is. And this one I'm probably going to have to hook on with a jump ring because that's kind of a thin loop and that's a thick. You know, I may do a fish hook because of that, because I really don't want to make it any longer than I have to. So let me grab a fish hook that'll match that instead of the levers. I'd rather be able just to hook it directly onto here and not have to use another jump ring. So it's not quite, you know, so long. There we go. Huh, that's cute. That makes a cute little earring. So let me do this other one real quick. This is a really, really quick one. Like if you wanted to, if you had a craft show, this would be a really good little set to do in a craft show too. I know we don't have a ton of these little connectors, but I think I had a couple left over. I don't know, I'll have to look. I'm excited for this next bargain bead box, and honestly, by the time I get done, if I do anything else with this one, the other one will probably just about be here. Like I said, I was slow I just got so busy this month I wasn't able to do a whole lot with it. Usually I sit down in one day and make as much jewelry as I can from it, but I just didn't have a chance to really do that this time. So there they are. There's little earrings. Here's the little bracelet. And I like this. I think it's a cute little petite, kind of dainty set. And like I said, quick and easy to put together. And why is this one flipping? Oh, there we go. They were all flipping. Okay. So anyway, they're not wanting to lay right on the table here in front of me. But that is it. Quick and easy little set. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is installment like number 4 or 5 in the bargain bead box stuff from this month. And I might actually sit here and make another one, so we'll see what comes out of the rest of what I have from the box. But I'll put the information below if you're interested in subscribing to Bargain Bead Box. It's $17.95, I believe, a month, including your shipping, and you get a ton of really good stuff. Findings, beads, just gemstone beads, all kinds of great stuff. I love the Bargain Bead Box. And it comes straight to your door. And then they have a store, and you can, if you subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, you get a 30% off coupon to use in their store all month long, over and over and over, as much as you want to. So it's really a great deal, and I have a coupon for $2 off. I'll link that in the description below. And you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!